I'm trying my best. I just tried a new technique where I meditated for quite a while before I did my prayers. And I was going to meditate afterwards. But this is my meditation. I seem to be crying out of failure. I'm doing this on the 10th of Av. The first temple was still burning, the 10th of Av. We're waiting for the third temple, and we know that the third temple is the body. Third temple is you. There's no other third temple. The second temple wasn't a real temple. The first temple wasn't the real temple. It's only the third temple. You, your body, is the third temple. And it says in the Talmud that you should pray 9 hours a day. Meditate an hour, pray an hour. And meditate an hour afterwards. And this is my meditation after prayer for the first time. Because I sat like a Buddha, silent for a while before prayer. And I feel, what am I doing? And then I'm doing a communal prayer. That same community, they let me down. So, the emperor has no clothes. I don't get the community. The synagogue's closed for me here in New York. The study place is closed for coronavirus. They went along with the medical establishment. So I'm praying for a refuah shalema in my prayers, and you know, Rofei Almo Yisrael, or medical devices. Well, my whole thing is Shaddai, El Shaddai, Shaddai on my tefillin. You know, the Yud, the Dalet, the Shin Dalet, Yud, tefillin for Shaddai. And I'm in El Shaddai. You know, that's Moses. And that's Yesod El Shaddai. You know, Moses is 345, El Shaddai is 345. And Moses, the din of Moses is 101, which is my angel Mikael. And Mikael, fully spelt out, is 360. Oh, what is it? No. Something else. So this is, I tried and failed. I wasn't there for them, and I won't be there for you. My life has paled. I tried and failed. I failed myself. I failed myself. Given an opportunity, and it hasn't been accomplished yet. Just going to be like everybody else, a tombstone, you know? sad. The emperor has no clothes. The societal isn't there for you. And now when I came back, when the societal was coming back and they opened restaurants for outdoor dining, and I see people sitting in streets, actual street, not only sidewalk, sitting in streets and tables, having a little plate of food, see, and an alcoholic beverage, and chatting, see, as if nothing is going on outside this little unit of the table. And then little bread sticks. And that's enjoyment, and that's coming back to society. And then, so the emperor has no clothes. What society? The society is what's kept us from the individuation, from the potential of the Mashiach, which is a perfect day today and yesterday. And it's a perfect day. Because it's supposed to be the birth of the Mashiach in this destruction. And what does that mean? It's to see that the emperor has no clothes. And that's why I've worn the appropriate attire. No, has no clothes. They've been fooling you. They've kept you. There's no schooling. And luckily for these kids, this perpetuation of the societal has changed. And now they not going to have them in school. You know, no communal lunches and all this. So this is a blessing. And then people who live next to me didn't like my birds here, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, they haven't been here for months. They went back to the Long Island. And now I hear everybody is moving back to back to the island. And because there are no original New Yorkers here, I wouldn't move back to Long Island because it's not a back. This is where I was. But these people come to New York and, you know, they think they know what New York is. They take one of these city bicycles around town in the bike lane. You see, in this pablum of a community that I live in this whitewashed. I grew up in Greenwich Village in the 50s, and I loved the old Times Square. It was seedy. I loved the way the things used to be. Kedem, you know? Former days. If you don't see it, what can I do? I've done 1,000 videos. By chance, I'm watching some of my own old videos. I was on target from the beginning. This isn't it. You must leave the social behind. Anyway, this is my meditation after prayer. So I'm considering this. I did my meditation, I did my prayer, and then I'm doing this. It's a different type of meditation, some sort of hitbodedot. And that middle meditation, that middle prayer is my communal. Because quite frankly, you know, tefillin is my mitzvah. And I've put tefillin on every day during a chakras for 40-something years. But quite frankly, it's only to lead me to this. I'm very saddened by the societal, by the response of synagogues in the Jewish world. Zoom is what they're into now. Before, as we've said, before all this, they didn't like internet. No internet. Now all of a sudden, after they're shut down, it's all Zoom and classes and computer and years ago, I've said this before, but years ago I wanted to, do, maybe, I wanted to do it in the street. No, they didn't want it in the street. Now they're eating in the street. They didn't want prayers in the street too. They didn't want prayers in the street. And I even thought that it wouldn't be a bad idea to do prayers, 10 people on Zoom. Oh, no. Have to be in the same physical location. Well, things have changed, haven't they? Now, all of a sudden, to keep their constituency going, their societal. And forget about that. How about the social in general? How about the communal? How about what we're doing in the societal? The normal societal. You know this as well as I do, living in the community, in a community. Sad. So this rant is my hitzbodedot after prayer. And it's about as long as I prayed.